Shalom Chaverim, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. Wanted to just quickly brief you guys on news coverage that I'm looking at, been following here early this morning here in Europe, besides all the wars that are going on and of course the rumors of wars, that being World War III, and that is the Vatican's influence inside of Israel, the growing influence. Not only that, some of the things that are going on. Pope Francis has actually began putting together at the Hebrew University there in Jerusalem an interfaith course. Thought that was kind of interesting that the Pope of Rome is working on an interfaith course there in Jerusalem there. And the other thing that is going on is that President Trump, going to the G7 meeting there, I think it's in May, inside of Italy there, is also looking at trying to meet with Pope Francis. Now, the Vatican has confirmed that this may very well happen. What they are saying, though, they're waiting for him to actually give his confirmation that he is coming before they actually announce this event. He's trying to mend relationships with the Vatican. Of course, all these type things are concerning to begin with. And even there is a push by some groups there to have President Trump to open up an investigation against Hillary Clinton, President Barack Hussein Obama, and also George Soros, for what they say was that they were involved in helping to remove Benedict from the papal office, be replaced with the type of pope they actually wanted, which was Pope Francis. I never knew that there was that much outside influence on Rome from different governments. But it just kind of goes to show you, as what I had mentioned before, that if Trump had his way, he would probably oust that Pope Francis and put in someone more like Cardinal Dole to be the Pope of Rome, somebody that would go along with the agenda that he has as well. Nonetheless, it is church and state that are uniting and coming together. And what concerns me more than anything is not so much President Trump and the Pope of Rome, but that of Israel and the Vatican's influence, even over the education system that is an Israeli education system. Makes you wonder who really is in control of the education system inside of Rome. I just don't know. And that's concerning. I'm sure it's concerning for you as well. We're going to Israel. Don't forget that in March. We desperately need your support in this mission, a mission to warn the Israeli people about the impending dangers of Vatican influence inside of Israel, for one, but more from a spiritual application, how this all plays out, the coming of the Messiah, even how that there are those that are going to try to, as Daniel says, to marry the vision. Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring about, the Papal Rome is trying to bring about Daniel's chapter 9, verses 24 through 27 there, where Daniel speaks about how that their iniquity would come to an end. This is something that the Mekodeshit movement has been from the very beginning of it. And I'm not saying that the Pope of Rome's, maybe his intention is not good. I'm not arguing that aspect there, but what we're looking at is biblical prophecy, and it's taking Israel in a direction of a false millennial reign. And of course, the way they look at it is that the Messiah will rule with a rod of iron. Well, I'm sure that Rome and its own iron rod would like to be the one that would rule from Jerusalem for a 1,000-year reign, where the Catholic Church would have the say-so of what goes on. These are things that Israelis need to be aware of, and we would like for you to be a part of that and helping us bring this message to them. Go to our website, IsraeliNewsLive.org, as well as IsraelReturns.com. You can help contribute there. And as well, we'll be talking about this in the days coming ahead, sharing with you information and insights that we will be bringing to our Jewish brothers and sisters that live in the Holy Land. You also are welcome to come. We will have a pre-registration. It'll be March the 28th in Jerusalem, in the Old City there. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. And you see a little white fuzzy thing in the background keep popping up here to my side. It's my wife's dog, Abishan, of course. It's what she loves. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. Shalom.